Welcome to KUPA Incorporated, the leading manufacturer of electrophiles and bits, and now a full line of Divinity acrylic enhancement products, Artfinity and glitter effects, Gelfinity, a full line of traditional gels, plus Spa Affinity for your spa pedicure services. This video tutorial features Yuri Castillo, KUPA Star Educator, in one of his winter holiday designs, with Divinity acrylic and Artfinity that can easily be done in the salon. Always begin your enhancement service with the proper nail preparation steps that will assure your nails will adhere properly. With a KUPA cuticle pusher, gently push back the cuticles. Flip it over and use the other end, which is a pterygium remover, and with care remove any dead cuticle on the nail plate. With the Divinity 100-180 Shaper Buffer file, gently remove the shine on the natural nail plate. It is not necessary to scratch and damage the nail, so be very gentle. Be sure to take the sharp edges off the file and buffer before you use it. With a clean, dry nylon nail brush, remove any debris. Next, take an infinite nail form and pop out the center dot. Tear the perforated area to remove the end of the form, making it salon length. Place the dot from the center of the form on the underside for more strength and tear the perforation at the top. Roll the form with your fingers and give it shape and curve prior to applying it to the finger. Make sure you have a tight fit underneath the free edge. Press the tabs together so they fit perfectly, providing a secure and straight fit. Apply Divinity Nail Prep to the nails. Nail Prep is a dehydrator and the first component of a two-step system that will help the Divinity acrylic adhere properly. The second step is to apply Divinity Non-Acid Primer. Apply one ample coat. Yuri will use Divinity Clear, White, and Pink powders to create his design, along with the Divinity No. 10 sculpting brush and Divinity Traditional Low Odor Liquid Monomer. To fill the dappen dish, hold the sculpting brush above the dappen dish. Place the edge of the bottle against the ferrule of the brush and pour. Yuri starts his application by applying a very large wet ball of Divinity white powder to the right side of the form, pressing it into place with the Divinity No. 10 oval sculpting brush, and wiping the top edge at a slight angle to give it a curve. Next, he switches to the Artfinity 3D brush that holds much less liquid when creating designs with acrylic. Dip the brush into the liquid and pick up a very dry ball of Divinity white acrylic and place it on the nail in the center on the edge of the white that's already applied. Once the ball of acrylic has started to harden and set up, gently hold the brush flat and press it flatter without changing the outside shape. Add two more of the same size balls of product and then two slightly smaller ones on the nail bed. Artfinity has over 60 different glitter effects. We have chosen snowflakes and some mylar pieces. Yuri dips his 3D brush into the liquid and picked up some snowflake glitter effects, and then he double dips into the clear Divinity acrylic powder. He then places it on the nail and positions it with the tip of his brush. Repeat this step until you feel you've enhanced the design enough. Lay out a few pieces of mylar glitter effects on the table, and with the tip of your 3D brush, pick up one at a time and double dip in the clear acrylic and place on the nail. Using a little clear acrylic with each piece of mylar will keep it in place. Once you have defined your design, you can now overlay the bottom half of the nail with Divinity Clear Acrylic, which has no pigment and will dry crystal clear. Define the tip shape and make sure you have completely encased the design so you do not file through it. Apply Divinity Pink Acrylic to the nail plate and work it until it is perfectly smooth. Then apply product to the cuticle area. Check the profile, and if you feel you need to add more, do so with the Divinity Clear. Once the nail is complete, remove the form. Place the KUPA Pro Pusher C-curve squeezer on the nail to define the C-curve before it is completely set. Double check the curve you are creating and reposition if needed. Once the nail is completely dry, take the Divinity 100-180 shaper file and with the 100 grit side, File the tips edge straight, then each of the sides, creating your perimeter shape. Use the file on the sides of the nail in an upward motion to contour the sides, and then double check the tip shape. With the KUPA 2G, the industry's favorite portable electric file, Yuri will begin shaping using the medium carbide safety bit, which has been designed specifically to safely bevel the cuticle area. Place the bit into the handpiece and lock it into place. Using slow RPMs, begin beveling the cuticle area and sides of the nail, refining the shape. Hold the bit flat to the nail and use the angle of the bit to your advantage in contouring the cuticle area and the sides. Next, use a fine or medium KUPA carbide barrel bit. This bit is the smaller barrel bit. Place the bit in the handpiece and lock it into place. Yuri prefers a high RPM to shape the surface. Hold the bit flat to the nail and finish the surface shaping. With the shaper file, graduate the grits and use the 180 side. Refine your sides, cuticle area and surface, and your perimeter shape with these filing techniques. Double check your angles and see if you have any imperfections on the surface by turning the nail around and viewing from different angles. Once you have completed your filing, remove any dust with a clean, dry nylon nail brush. This removes any 100 or 180 grits left on the nail from previous filing that the buffer won't grind in while you are trying to graduate the grit even smoother with the buffer side of the file. Finish the surface and edges with the buffer side of the shaper buffer file. Cleanse the nail with a lint-free pad and nail cleanser, and be sure to remove all of the dust. UV-Foria is a high-gloss UV gel sealant that does not require cleansing because it dries without a sticky layer. Apply UV-Foria to the nails, making sure you have complete and even coverage. Cap the ends and then rewipe the top surface to remove any excess. Allow UV-Foria to self-level perfectly before curing. Place the nails in the KUPA UV lamp for 1 to 2 minutes. UV-Foria also cures in an LED lamp and takes less than a minute to fully cure. After you have cured the UV-Foria, Yuri is going to enhance the nail with rhinestone embellishments using Divinity brush-on glue and a pair of pointed KUPA tweezers. Place a few rhinestones on the table. Drop a little glue on the nail where you plan on placing the rhinestones. Using the tip of the tweezers, which come to a fine point, pick up the rhinestones and one at a time place in the glue you applied on the nail. Once the design is complete, apply Harmony Cuticle Oil to the cuticles of the nails. Harmony Cuticle Oil is a concentrated blend of jojoba oil that naturally nourishes the nail and the cuticle areas. We hope you enjoyed this video tutorial by KUPA star educator Yuri Castillo, master nail artist. The KUPA name is synonymous with high-quality electric nail filing equipment, Divinity acrylic enhancement products, Artfinity and glitter effects, Gelfinity, a full line of traditional gels, plus Spafinity for your spa pedicure services. For more information on KUPA products, visit the website at www.kupainc.com.